Good day everyone, my name is Navneet Anand from Voice Ajkal Local and Global. T20 World Cup 2021. The fever is over and Australian team having the trophy in their hands on the way back home. And we have Saurabh Anand, the cricketing expert, here in studio. Saurabh, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Navneet ji. Again, glad to be back.
What a series. Australia has been playing wonderfully well, but I think this is the first time they're bringing the trophy back home.
Yes, it is their maiden title and against all the odds. Us or anyone else in the world gave them no chance. And I think the Australian team, as always, peaked at the right time. And we all know the result. They're coming back home with the most awaited trophy, which was missing from their trophy cabinet. Now they have all the ICC trophies in their hand.
New Zealand must be thinking what has happened, because New Zealand was one of the favourites.
I think if you talk about New Zealand, you're right, they were one of the favourite and the most consistent team ever. If you see from last 10, 20 years, whether it's Test cricket, One Day cricket or 2020, they have reached the highest number of semi-finals in the ICC tournament. So hats off to them. I think they deserve a trophy, and the way they are playing, it looks like it's not far.
Chalo, talking about man of the match for the final ones.
Yes, Mitch Marsh, what inning he played. He came at number 3 and then I think he single-handedly, with Warner, took the match away from New Zealand. And again, if you talk about a year ago, he was struggling to find his place in the team. They promoted him at number 3 against West Indies and Bangladesh prior to World Cup. He was the player for me in those two series. And then, sometimes it takes time, but plan do work, and hats off to the coaching staff, support staff, Aaron Finch, everyone who promoted him to number 3, and he reaped them all the results they wanted.
I think it is the dedication, the hard work, focus, vision that brings you to a level that you get that man of the match. That too in the World Cup T20
finals. Yeah, definitely, absolutely. And if you remember when he came to bat in the final, first ball he smashed for 6. So how clear was his
intention? He showed his intentions.
That's it.
He showed his intentions.
Definitely. He was going for the kill, and then that's why he was not out till the end. And
rest is the history.
Rest is history, yes.
Talking about man of the series.
David Warner, again, like Australian team, he was like everyone wrote him off. Like he's too old, he's too slow, he should not be in the team.
But looking at the results that he was producing in the last year or so, if you compare, people were not wrong, but he proved everybody wrong.
And then what's better stage to prove everyone wrong? World stage. I think that's what matters. Okay, bilateral series are important for your future plans, but again, Finch backed him up. Finch, if I saw his comment yesterday, 3 months ago he told Langer, their coach, Australian coach, David Warner will be the man of the series in the World Cup. And look at it. I think he rewarded everyone's faith by scoring second highest number of runs in the tournament, but for a winning cause though.
That was my next question I want to talk about, right? Babar Azam, look at his score. Look at the way he batted in every match. But yes, he had a score more than David Warner, but was not the man of the series. There are a few questions and eyebrows being raised. Why not him?
The only reason I can think why not him, his strike rate was much lower than David Warner's. I think he was striking at mid-120s, whereas David Warner was striking at mid-140s. So when you're opener, he did provide Pakistan good starts, but not at the pace which Pakistan would have liked. So I think that's where Warner won the man of the series.
Or it could be the man of the series goes to the winning team, or there's nothing of that sort.
99.9% it goes to the winning team. And when it was that close, I'm pretty sure whoever decided the award, they went with strike rate.
World Cup T20 is over. Team back in the home country.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about Australia, India. What's next in the kitty?
For Australia, the pinnacle, the Ashes, starting from 8th of December. And you and me will be glued again because, for me, India-Australia series is now number 1 when it comes to the excitement, the performances, Every
But
session did something.
Ashes is equally good, to be honest.
And the big boost for England, Ben Stokes is back. So you can't take England lightly anymore. Their team is looking very strong. Their test team is already here. Other players will be joining them within this week. So they have good preparation going on. They got 2-3 warm-up matches coming up. Then 8th of December, first test at the Gabba. And we all know what happened at the Gabba last time when India was here. So it's going to be a cracking series again. Can't wait.
What a wonderful summer we're going to have. Having seen all these pandemic days where we could not go to the grounds and enjoy the match there itself, I think this season is going to be different than the earlier ones. Dravid with the Indian team.
Okay, when we talk about India, their next series is against New Zealand, which is starting from 18th of November. That's like 2 days from today.
Yeah.
It's a pretty small series, 3 T20s and 2 tests. But first series for Dravid as a coach, Rohit Sharma as a captain. Dravid, as we all know, gem of a guy, down to earth,
The wall.
focused. I think he will bring, like we discussed last time, calmness and culture, where I think his main focus will be perform as a team. No individual performance count. You perform as a team, you win, everyone wins. You can score 200 runs and team end up losing, no one cares then. I think that's one thing he will bring, which is different than Shastri. He had an amazing last 3 years. The amount of series India won overseas, hats off to him and his supporting staff. That's commendable. I think Dravid will bring, much more maturity into the team.
And Rohit Sharma is captain?
If you talk about Rohit Sharma with IPL, I think he's won the most number of times, the IPL title. So he will be the 2020 captain. Looking forward to his captaincy on international stage. IPL and international is very different. And although Kohli is being rested, I would have loved to see Kohli perform under him with no pressure at all. So looking forward to Rohit Sharma being captain, being opener with KL Rahul, and there are a few changes in the team, which I think India did learn from their mistakes, and Chahal is back.
This is what I wanted him to be back.
Yes, he is back. So yeah, I think it's going to be a great series again. Pretty small series. I think after that India is going to South Africa. Another challenge for Dravid and the team. So yeah, it's going to be a hell lot of a summer for us.
India, New Zealand may be a smaller series, but it's going to be fun series.
Yes.
And Ashes here in Australia would be wonderful to watch the real cricket.
Definitely.
Now,
Yeah, I think we will be, again, glued to our TV, going to the grounds here with no pandemic. Situation is much better.
and back in the studios more often than
Back
what we
in the
used to do
studios,
earlier.
and we might do something from the ground, You never know. So,
Looking forward to the series of Ashes here in Australia, and looking forward to the series of India and New Zealand watching on the bigger TV. On behalf of whole team of Voice Ajkal, Tarun Yadav and me, want to say thank you so much.
thank you again, and we'll see you again shortly.
वॉइस ऑफ क्रिकेट पे आज मैंने की सौरभ आनंद से बातचीत और मैं आपका नवनीत. थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू सौरभ.
Thank you.
One-stop answer to your Australian education and visa matters. Gemco Sydney. Dream big, achieve big.
Fiji Times. Be with the times.
For all your finance needs, contact Unique Mortgage Services. Log on to uniquemortgages.com.au.